श्रीमात्रे नमः श्रीमाता श्री महाराज्ञी श्रीमत्सिंहासनेश्वरी. Hayagriva Swami explained all Lalitasahasranamam informations to Agastya. Lalitasahasranamams, they are known as sacred and secret names composed by Vasinyadi Devatas at her behest. And she is Kavyakala. It is a poetry actually, the Lalitasahasranamam. It is so beautifully written. It cannot be written without the grace of the Kala Nidhi in the earlier information of the 152 and 151 lessons. Now we are in 153 sloka, which says Param Jyoti, Parandhama, Paramanu, Paratpara, Pasahasta, Pasahantri, Paramantra vibhedini. Here, Param Jyoti, Parandhama, Paramanu, Paratpara. In all these things, you might have noticed Para is coming as a sound. It is nothing but here, Para represents Parabrahma. That is ultimate Brahma. That is the idea. Let us see what it is. Om Param Jyotishe Namaha. In Sanskrit, there is a mantra, Om Parasmai Jyotishe Namaha. It gives light to the lighting things. The deities, devatas, are supposed to be luminous objects, you may call it. And for their luminosity, the light that they are there, it is the Divine Mother that is giving the light. They are charged in turn by her. That is the idea. It illuminates the brain also, mind. So to get the ideas, sometimes we make a joke. He got a light. That means we used to say he got a very good idea. We used to say he got a light. That light has come to him in a jovial way, we say. It is all the Divine Mother's light that is coming out, that particular one. Then here, Kathopanishad says, Na tatra suryo bhati, na chandra tarakam. That means neither sun or moon, they are not going to be there. Because they don't need, she doesn't need the help of sun or moon to illuminate her. The same thing was mentioned in Bhagavad Gita also. Na tadbhasayate suryo, na sashanko, na pavakaha. For Vishnu Loka, same thing. Sun or moon or air, they are not responsible for giving the light there. They are all Swayam Prakasakaha. They give the light to the sun, moon, all those things. That is the idea. Then we comes Param Jyotishe Namaha. Mantra means, another way to put it, Om Parasmai Jyotishe Namaha. This is explained already. Then next is Om Parandhamne Namaha. Mantra means Om Parasmai Dhamne Namaha. Dhama means house. Probably in Hindi, Dhaba, they used to say. Actually, it might have been derived from that kind of things. Dharma means house. Parandhama means house to house. There is a Vishnu Loka, there is Shiva Loka, there are small lokas are there. For all these things, ultimate Dharma is there. In any other Loka you go, you have to come back to the earth as a rebirth. But once you go to her place, no rebirth is required. This is the idea of the Parasmai Dhamne Namaha. She is the ultimate Dhamma. The another meaning is also provided. There are Chaturdhasa Dhammas are there, 64 Dhammas. And it is above all those Dhammas. This is the another meaning. Another meaning is this. We have got three avasthas. Jagrat, Swapna, Sushapta. This is the kind of Dhammas. And the Turiyam is the Parandhama. That is the idea. Then Paramanuve Namaha. Paramanu means atom. We used to say atom is indestructible. Later on it was found even atom can be destructible. She is the energy in the atom. It is Amorniyam, Mahati Mahaniyam, and there is a slokam. That means even to the atom, if you go on dividing and see, there is an intrinsic energy, the hydrogen bomb, atom bomb, and the further breakup is possible. You cannot catch that particular where exactly Divine Mother is. You can't scientifically do it. That is why it was mentioned in Vishnu Sahasranamam, Anirdesya Vapu. It cannot be decided. This is the ultimate. People thought the atom is indivisible. Later on they found it is divisible. But the story may continue. We do not know where it will go. So, Another thing is Paramanu means this is a Paramanu definition from our side is this is a spiritual point. It is beyond the senses. Your mind can see what all the Indriyas are seeing. If you have seen mango, you will the mango will be available to you in the mind even though mango is not there. It mind can see those things, but it can imagine up to the point where Indriyas have already provided you as a storehouse some information, and it is beyond Indriya, Atindriya. This is the position of that particular one. So that is such a small one. The Divine Mother's capacities cannot be known by Indriyas. Then comes Om Paratparaye Namaha. Paratpara means Para means Paratpara means Para means Brahma. Brahma Vishnu Maheswaras are highest gods. There are normal gods are there. There are all the supreme gods are Brahma Vishnu Maheswara. They are known as Para. And for them, even to Paratpara, she is the thing, ultimate. She is the source. Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, they are all formed from Parasiva, and she, the Divine Mother, is the Parapara for all that. Then let me see anything else. In the case of Parandhama, in Bhagavad Gita it was mentioned, Yato Vata Nivartante Aprapya Manasa. No. Yad Gatva Nivartante Taddama Paramam Mama. 15th chapter, 6th sloka. Yad Gatva Nivartante Taddhama Paramam Mama. Once you go to that place in Vishnu Loka, after that you won't come back. That was declared by Krishna in the 15th chapter. So that is for Parandhamni. Here we are in Paratpara, we have explained. Then comes in Paratpara, you may say technically, to make the point easier, greater than great. She is the ultimate great. There is nothing greater than that. You can take issue to that point. Then comes Pasahantri Namaha, Pasahantri Namaha. Let us see together. That would be better. She is holding pasam. Pasam means a kind of thread to catch you. The Yamadharmarada is supposed to have pasam through which he catches the jivas to take them to Imaloka at the time of death, Mrityu. Here, this pasha, she creates the pasam and she removes the pasam. She knows it is a loka nirvahana. That is how she administers. For example, if a bad person, I know one practice, simply to tell a spiritual thing in a practical way, I know a union leader who told me when he was in 45, when I met him, I was also 45. He told, I was very recklessly, ruthlessly union leader, very vehement and very strong, and doing all destructive things in the office or whatever it is. People were terrified. After he got married and he had a responsibility for children and other things, he said, after marriage, I have been subdued myself because I have a responsibility for marriage. If I lose my job, who will take care of my children? So I subdued. So Divine Mother is giving attachment to the family, to the person, so that he is reduced from his tantrums to the normal. So she gives that kind of things. The responsibility that comes to us is for that reason only. And when this bondage also will be removed, at her, she knows when to give and when to remove it also. These are all actually karma theory to apply. Bandham, depending upon your connections in the earlier life, the runanubandhenam, suta, patni suta, even the wife and children, they're all connected to the earlier life only. They have taken a debt from you, and the moment the debt is removed, they will go away. They will be coming and going. So we would not know when it will be correct. We are not the persons to decide. Another way to put it is, so we go on telling, oh, we are all involved in this particular worldly problems. Divine Mother, what this kind of bandage you have created, what this kind of terrific children, terrific loony persons, loans, and family problems, all that. I am fed up, Mama. This, she says, there must be a reason when to remove and when to do it. There must be some lesson for you to undergo in that particular one. Maybe for your good only. The point here is, an example was given. If a doctor, you go to a doctor, you got a small fracture like thing, and some bandage has been kept. You feel it is looking odd. You go on asking the doctor after the fourth day, sir, kindly can you remove it? I have to go to a function or something like that. Doctor will not do anything at your whims and fancies. He knows when to remove the bandage, like that. So this is the she knows when to attach and when to detach. That's all. There is a bondage karmic theory behind it. She knows it also. But if you pray to her sincerely, she may do the things in a better way. But what is better for us, we do not know. We do not know. I was telling in my earlier videos also, the child will be asking so many dirty things. Mother, you give me that and this. Mother knows which is good and which is not. So she may not be giving to that. The child may cry, but she knows what is good for the child. So we may ask many things. We do not know what is good for us. Don't compare yourself with others also. I tell you, everybody has got a specific problem, specific personality. Everybody is unique. It was mentioned in everywhere. My guru says, no two individuals are alike. Even the Lamarckism theory in the biology also says the same thing. You have got a specific personality and specific problems based on your karma. And my guru says, you have to fight your own. It was mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita also. You yourself is responsible for coming out of these particular things. The bondage is by your mind only, and liberation is also by your mind. That was mentioned in Bhagavad Gita also. This will go away with the Divine Mother's grace, but it may be speeded up with her grace only. What all you can do is you may pray so that it may be speeded up, but you can't say when and how. Then Pasahantri means she destroys the sins also. There is another meaning also. And she is holding this pasam, according to Suryanarayana Sharmaji, that she is holding this pasa to help the dearest devotees. That is another thing. Then comes Paramantra vibhedini. Paramantra vibhedini means, para means others. Others, if they do any shatabadi, they call it. That means somebody bad mantras, they do it out of jealousy on you to destroy you. They may do some kind of bad mantras. That is known as shatabadi, or that kind of things are there. The mantrics, they may try to do it. When they do it, if you are doing Lalitasahasranamas, that there is another goddess is there by name, what is her name? Nikumbala Devi, Prachangira Devi. She will come and destroy those people. So this other mantras will be destroyed. That is another thing. Bad mantras cannot do anything on you as long as you are doing this particular one. The jealousy and other things, who people are trying to do anything bad to you, nothing will happen to you. Nothing will happen to you. Two examples were given here. When Indrajit was doing Nikumbala Tantric Yoga, if it comes, he is invincible. He can't be conquered. And Lakshmana came with ordinary things, and he applied Indrabana with Ramashakti. Ramashakti means Parabrahma Shakti. When Parabrahma means Lalita Parameswari Shakti. When he used the Rama Shakti and told, if it is Rama's power I am inducing in this particular one, then automatically this Paramantra vibhedini started, and it cleared this Nikumbala, and Indrajit was killed. That is another thing. It looks, one story was there. It is very popular. It has happened, they say. A bad man created a bad mantra on a particular person in a discourse was going on a devotee. He has done it. And when that mantrik, when he was going outside, and this man who was giving pravachan, his voice was initially choked because of the mantra, bad mantra. And after a minute, a horse came from behind and hit that mantrik who is trying to go out of the sabha. And he died. Then his throat also became normal. Then Shanmukha Sharma was telling, here Hayagriva Swami has come out, sent a horse to teach a lesson to that particular mantrik. So let us never think of bad ways. Always use the mantras in a better way. Never use Lalitasahasranamas is not a tantric. It is for liberation also. And one beautiful meaning is in Paramantra vibhedini. Para means other. When you are doing any good mantra for meditation, Om Hayag, Om Srimatre Namaha, Om Jyotishe Namaha, Om Paratpara Namaha. You are doing mantra, and then suddenly your mind goes into some other problems, your house problem, family problems, other kind of problems. Anything that is going out and disturbing your meditation, other thoughts are coming. That those thoughts are disturbing your meditation. That she will make them stop. That also she will take care. But one information Shanmukh Sharma was telling, when a problem comes, you make an effort, but don't too much worried about and making a lot of efforts, and you're lost in the process only, and not thinking of the God and or the Divine Mother, and you are making all through very, very busy in making the effort. Then the Divine Mother says, if you are so busy in making your own efforts, I will keep quiet for a minute. When it doesn't mean you should make the effort, but don't too much worry about that particular one, and think Divine Mother is also the back of you, and pray to her simultaneously, and then proceed. That is a better one. Otherwise, if you are alone doing, no, first I will do it myself. I will not touch anything also. That means if you are not invoking Divine Mother first in your attempts, that means you are only egoistically taking an action that may not give the results all the time. That you have to make prayatnam plus your Divine Mother's grace, both are required. Ultimately, Shanmukha Sharma, so nicely he said it, how one should live, how one should, our prayer, our lifestyle, it is like this. What is that? Dharmika Jivana, living in a pious way, not taking bribe, giving respect to parents, Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atidhi Devo Bhava. If a guest comes, when this fellow will go away with that attitude, Deva Devo Bhava, then helping the poor people, needy people, helping the poor animals, kindness to animals is a virtue. But how many people are taking care of that? Even a small biscuit also they won't give it. Then comes Dharmika Jivana, Sattvika Jivana. Sattvika Jivana means proper food, proper lifestyle. Satvikam, thinking only good things and living in a good way. Satvika Aharam, not too much salt, not too much hot, not Rajasic food, Rajasic way of doing. If you are doing Satvik means you are helping somebody, there is no expectation. That is Satvik way of doing things. You are hearing a good music, Divine Mother's music, any divine music, that is Satvik. If you are hearing film songs, that is not Satvik. That is Rajasic. Then Upasana, Sattvika Upasana. Then Sattvika Chintana, thinking always in a good way. Sattvika Chintana, how you can help the people, kind of things you are doing. If you are thinking Rajasic, how I can invest in the share market and how I can make the money, how I can make videos and make money, and how I can purchase a flat and make money, and how can I cheat other people and get my business going up. That kind of that is not Satvik Chintan. The Satvik Chintan means only pure thinking. Whatever is needed for you, for me and my family, and also to take care of my dharmic life. If I want to do some yajna, I need some money. So whatever is possible, I will try to do it. Now, for example, you take my own case. When I have got reasonable pension and other things, I should not worry too much about going again and again back into all those things. Probably if I needed, I could have gone, but not required. But if I don't have anything, I have to work, then definitely Divine Mother gives me an opportunity. That is a different issue. So this is the one aspect. Here, it was mentioned in the Falastuti in the Lalitasahasranamas, Bhaktiman, Yoman Bhaktiman, Bhakti, with the devotion, if you utter her name once also, the Divine Mother will respond. But people read it only for getting some result. All their sins will be washed. They will be very much happy. But they are forgetting the one clause. Every time I have been telling better, whether you have noticed it or not. That is, even if you utter one name with devotion, with wholehearted feeling, really, then it will click the button, not otherwise. So that's all I want here. All these things, Shiva Purana mentioned valuable information here I am giving. If everybody wants four genuine desires, according to any good person also, living in a dharmic way, rightful way, he wants four things in the life. One is income. He has to sustain himself and family. Some income is required. Not running after too much money is a different issue. Then health. Second, health. Third is name. He should not get any bad name. Some is a reasonably good man. That much information is enough. Not big Padmasri, not required. You are reasonably good man. People think that he is not harmful. That was mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. The people who are not worried, feared about a person, not a person who fears about others. If you are not doing bad to anybody, naturally people will be good to you. And you also know that you are not doing any bad, so you are sure that you will not have enemies. So as long as you are living as a good neighbor or good person and not provocative speeches against anybody and behaving normally, and then world will not do any harm to you. So you will have a good, reasonably good name. Then you do not want to have any enemy. These are the four things. You should have good income, health, and reasonable good name, and you do not want to have any enemy. Then, if you do not do proper punya, you will have the reverse. Instead of sampada, instead of income, you will be daridram. You may be highly qualified, but you will not get the job sometimes. Then anarogyam, health will not be there. Then apakirti, whatever you are doing good things also, you will get some bad name. Then you will have enemies also. These things, all these things will be removed. You will be warded off if you are doing Shiva's name or Shiva Shakti Aikanam. Shiva Shakti, there is no difference. Either Shiva or Shakti. Lalitasahasranamas, if you are doing sincerely, or for that matter, Shiva also, your all these problems will be automatically removed. Have that faith and do it sincerely. That's all. That's all I wanted to say. We can pray to the Divine Mother to help us in Paramantra vibhedini. All my meditation things, let them go properly and let me meditate. And conclusion is your sincerity that matters in this case. Nothing else is there. My observation is look to the moon on Paurnami day and she herself is the Divine Mother only. That is another clue. Any luminous object in Vibhuti Yoga, Vishnu says, in all Vibhutis I am there. In all illumination things, very powerful things I am there. So that way also you can see. Go to the temple also. Bhavada Drushti. I was telling in a jovial way, Bhavada Vasuda Drushti. That is my feeling of that particular. Feel the Divine Mother is helping you. With that strength and feeling, let us do the things in the world. A worthwhile thing to pass on is when you are cutting a jackfruit, it catches you with a kind of oily thing, your hand. It is very difficult to can't get out. So what the person will do is, the fruit fellow, he will apply oil to his hands and then he cuts. Then his hand will not have it stick. It won't stick to the hand. Like that, when you are entering the world, think of the Divine Mother and then proceed into the world. Then the world will not create any problem. Even if it creates a problem, you have the stamina to withstand that particular one, and understand that poise you are having it, that the creativity you will have it, that light in you will have it, Param Jyoti, all that. So, Om Tassats. With this,